But the winner of the senior category and the overall winner of the Young Wild Writer competition is for a beautiful piece of writing and is by Emily Hunt, aged 15. Now, Emily wrote a beautiful lyrical piece of writing about the jackdaw. Who doesn't love jackdaws? Well, there are lots of people who don't love jackdaws. In fact, lots of people don't like corvids and lots of people want to kill them. And what's so beautiful about this piece of writing is it gives us that bird's eye view. It makes us feel like we're a jackdaw and see the world from the jackdaw's point of view. It's a really magical piece of writing. And if a poem or a piece of writing can do that, it can really engage with us. Then I think perhaps there might be some of those people out there that don't like corvids, people that want to trap and hunt and shoot corvids. Maybe if they really understood the beauty of these animals, maybe it would give them a different narrative, a different story to tell to their children. And I think again with the ravens and the crows that are killed for driven grouse shooting, maybe, and if some people are here today who don't particularly like corvids, maybe we could change their narrative, their thinking, and see these as really beautiful creatures which deserve life. So we're really lucky today that the winner of the Young Wild Writer competition has here to join us, Emily Hunt, and she is going to read her piece of writing called To The Roost. And I'd like to call Emily up here now, and can we give her a huge round of applause?
I'm Emily, and this is my piece, To The Roost. With a chack-chack they gather, weighing down boughs of Wellingtonia, swaying coal-black. A flick and a flap, a beak full of needles plucked, flung, flurries of falling cones. Hundreds of jackdaws, a swarm, thronging as other groups swoop in, colliding. They grow thicker, curdling, chackling and chackling, reaching a crescendo. A fanfare, a beating pulse, alive, one being. United, they are a whirlwind, a torrent of billowing wings, spiraling and spiraling up. They eclipse the sun, climb so high, almost out of sight, but I can still hear them ringing out, jarring their jagged, unforgiving sound. They weave, bunch together, form a group, one rotating mandala. Then there's a rush, an exhilaration. They spread, float away from each other, nothing binding them. Their ragged wings stop. They fall like ashes, let themselves drop as if they've been shot, plummeting fragments of night. Spinning round, a kaleidoscope, falling fast as if they will hit the ground, slice into it, spearheads, down and down. A roar, a roll, a thunderous wash of sound. They angle themselves to the wind, tuck in their wings, glide, shuttling off into the distance. Everything opens up before them, a stitched-up scrapbook of landscape, a thread of gold here, a strip of green there. It's ripening, the barley hardening, its bristles shuffling up the hill, undulating, ebbing and flowing. I wonder what it looks like from above. A sea? Just the surface. What lies beneath slivers and scuttles, hidden from them. But not for long. Soon the dust will come, the harvest. Fields left barren, pillaged. Swaths of golden stubble which they will pick through in their masses. But for now they follow the hedgerow. But for now they follow the hedgerow, leave the village behind, its red-tiled rooftops and gutters, screeches of swifts, the church spire's cockerel glinting on its perch, catching the sun, looking out over gravestones, lichenous, worn communities of bones. Behind them trail those who hatched from their chimney pot nests of sticks and twigs and straw, fell from them, rugged, unkempt, just days before. Now they're on their first journey to roost. They follow the hedgerow, turn its corners and curves, chase it all the way up, learn navigation by hawthorn and ash, the slight twists of the brook. Ink stains, they fluctuate against the flare of sunset. The hill ignites, kindling, illuminating the Yorkshire fog, bronze tops of foxtails and fescue, marbled whites closing up like petals, resting on stems. They reached the wood, stood haggard and bold against the melting sun. Hedgerows approach from all directions, and from all the fields come crows, jackdaws, magpies, each village's corvids, dropping down into branches, draping from them like mosses, tapestries of darkness, lichen on bark. Only when it is truly dark, when they are completely hidden, out of sight, does the cacophony fall silent, fledglings huddled into each other's wings, cornflower eyes disappearing behind sheaves.
Well, wasn't that amazing? And I think certainly Emily will give Robert McFarlane a run for his money. It was absolutely fantastic, and I think you'll agree, a worthy winner. And I hope it inspires all of you to pick up your pens or your keyboards and get writing, whether or not it's to your MPs or to your family or to anybody, because writing is a rebellious and dangerous act. Writing speaks truth to power. It challenges the status quo, and we can rewrite our future. And if we can do that, then together we can change the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jill, very much for for the results and also for some useful thoughts. But thank you so much, Emily, for that. Great piece of writing, well delivered on stage. Big round of applause for both of them, but maybe particularly the slightly younger one. Okay, and